What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we ask the question, is the Sony FX30 a micro Alexa? And the answer, quite frankly, to keep things short, is no, absolutely not. I don't even know why you would think that. This is a bonkers awesome $70,000 camera. This is a $1,800 camera. They don't really have much in common. And we're not trying to say you could replace the Alexa with this, but there are a couple interesting things that it has in common, and we're gonna talk about those in this video. So let's get into it. So what do they have in common? Well, Super 35 sensors and pretty good dynamic range. Well, on paper. Sony claims the FX30 has a generous 14 stops of latitude, while the Alexa is what I would call a conservative 14 stops. So, with that being said, we just wanted to test out the likelihood of cutting these two together. There is a multitude now of used Alexas and Amiras and Minis hitting the market, and for the first time, there's a lot of new Alexa owners jumping into the market. So, if this is now your main camera and you're looking for something as a B cam to, let's say, throw on a gimbal, put on a car, put on a lock off as a second camera, we just want to see if the FX30 is a good cut with the Alexa. So we shot a little test footage, shot a little scene in maybe the most noisy environment I've ever been in, and we did the exact same shots with both cameras and just intercut them together. We're just gonna play it real quick without marking what is what. So take a look.
So what's your diet like these days?
Oh, I fast like 23 to 24 hours. And then I might have like a little almond later.
That's crazy. I've just been eating raw meat.
How's that going?
Yeah, if you don't cook it, it's less calories.
Should I try it? Okay, let's go.
All right, there you have it. Maybe you can tell, maybe you can't. I definitely think the average viewer, maybe even the more seasoned professional, might not be able to tell the difference between these two cameras in the right circumstance. So that is what we're really talking about today. In what sort of situations does the FX30 fit with the Alexa sensor? Now, I think this is a great little camera to have on set because I think this does fit in relatively well with the Alexa sensor if you're willing to color them and match them in post. It's definitely not a one-to-one. If you just throw a 709 conversion on them, you'll definitely see some differences there, but S-Log is a great profile to start in. Log on the Alexa is great. There's a lot you can do to get them very close, so not really an issue there. The tools for matching them are more abundant than they ever have been, so if you do have some general skill there, you won't have an issue matching those in post. Now, what I think is great about this camera is small, but large at the same time. If you're talking about efficiency and you just wanna grab a quick shot on something like a RS3, the FX30 is a great little camera to put on that rig and just, grab a shot or two, do your thing, not a big deal. Definitely will amplify and make your efficiency a lot quicker. Also, if you're on set and this is in your bag, this is a cool little camera that you can take some BTS stills on. It's not necessarily a great stills camera, but you can, and it's there, which is fun. Also, if you have a little PL mount on it, you wanna run some of your lenses, it's a great thing you can hand to the director to act as a pseudo viewfinder for them if you do wanna quickly run around and scope things out and check field of view. Makes it way easier than using the Alexa every time you wanna move something, especially if you're on a big rig, tripod head, big lens, some stuff like that. So that is very cool as well. So We're gonna go back through and just show you the same cut real quick, but now we'll have the markings on to show you what is what. So, enjoy the same ridiculous scene for the second time.
So what's your diet like these days?
Oh, I fast like 23 to 24 hours. And then I might have like a little almond later.
That's crazy. I've just been eating raw meat.
How's that going?
Yeah, if you don't cook it, it's less calories.
Should I try it? Okay, let's go.
Well, there you have it. On a very uncontrolled, wild scene on the street, it was fairly easy to match these two, but it was matching. We did have the Alexa to start with as a base model to get to that look. Now, if you're expecting the FX30 to look like the Alexa right out of the box, that's just simply not going to happen. But if you do have Alexa footage to start with that you can match to, it's really not that complicated. So that's a major win for this little camera. And at $1,800, it's kind of a no-brainer if you already do have an Alexa, or if this is your main camera and you want to go on to a larger job and let's say rent an Alexa, you can still maybe get your day rate on your FX30 as a B cam to the Alexa, which is honestly pretty solid. Now, obviously there's a multitude of ways in which the FX30 is not like the Alexa, which is basically everything. So just don't expect that in any way this is ever going to replace something like this. This is at best only going to be an accomplice to help you with efficiency and to maybe get some interesting angles that you can't get just due to size alone. So with that is our video on the FX30 and the Alexa. It's a short one. We had fun doing it. So thanks again. And remember to like and subscribe. And if you're ever in the Pacific Northwest, check us out if you need any camera gear. We'd love to help you out. So catch you next time.